Hello people, welcome back to Follow That. I hope you're doing well. So I did a separate video showing you how peyote plants work, and I wanted to do a follow-up just showing you some of the weirdness that you can get. It is a hallucination to start with. Now, in the previous videos I said there's 72 locations that only appear temporarily, a couple of times a year. I included a link in the other video, I'll do it again in this with a map to them. And so, let me go through some of the things that you can and can't do and some of the glitchy weirdness that happens. Now, unfortunately, you can't get in any vehicle. Here we are as the little pug dog. I thought Rockstar with its own sixth sense of humour would let at least the pug lift up its leg and decorate something as a vehicle. But no, sadly, despite what Chop does. You see what Chop does if you watch him? Yeah. You better, maybe don't look that one up. Okay, so let's go through some of the things that you can and can't do. So, definitely some big differences between the animals. All the animals are slightly different. So this pug here, that little nip on the thigh did all that damage. But if we go to one of the special locations, so on that link in the map, it's the yellow marked locations. And you can, if you've done the Chop mission in story mode, then you can actually come back as Chop, which is quite fun. And again, Chop is more powerful than the other dog. He's bigger, and I like the fact that you get those differences between the animals. Whereas Chop, when he attacks someone, remember that little nip on the leg? Watch Chop go for it. Chop, boom! That is a proper savaging. There we go. Chop has done his job. Okay. Now then, some of the other wow, there's some pretty weird things. You can enter a shop. And I was wondering, look, do you see? The shopkeeper has disappeared. He's now in hiding. So you can't rob the tills, unfortunately. You can't intimidate him. If you have a look here, look, there's the shopkeeper. He's hiding from Chop. There we go, we'll get him running out into the street. So, no dinner for you, Chop. Right, so let me show you some of the other things. There he is running across the street to the right. Do you see that? So yes, you can go inside the strip club. Go, let's just get rid of the bouncer. There you go, there's your tea, Chop. Right, and no, unfortunately, you cannot get Chop a dance. That would be too weird. That would be way too weird. But you can go inside. And you can't attack in here. You can only walk at the walking pace. So it's a little bit of a non-event. Hello ladies. Hello gents. Enjoying your evening? Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, you can't walk up to one of the dancers and request a dance. Unfortunately, which would be very weird. But I guess it's the kind of place that strangeness might occur. But anyway, let's not go too far down that particular rabbit hole. Let's move on with other weirdness. Of course, the best known glitch is go to Cayo Perico beach party, go to the airport, walk to that icon, and then you get, oh dear, send that dog to a chiropodist. Poor Chop. Oh, look at that, with little paws hanging out the side. Of course, off to the beach party where you can do the notorious dancing. And unfortunately, you can't escape as character. So same as, can't attack them. Same as with your normal in-game character. If you try and escape, they'll send you away. And unfortunately, if you go into the sea, then it's the end of your doggy. And this is the crazy dance. I mean, oh dear. This reminds me of some of my own dance moves. This is how, in my head, this is how I think I look when I'm dancing. Probably not too far from the truth. There we go. So a floating, malformed Chop. Oh, that looks so painful. Poor Chop. Deary me. One of the stars of the game reduced. I do quite like that, actually, that move. Whee! Oh dear, poor Chop, run away. And as I say, just to show you, if you go in the sea, this is one of the other dogs that I tried out in the making of this. There we go. You get killed and you respawn back on Los Santos. Alright, there's much more weirdness to show you. Alright, now then, run into the cops, and you're in this weird state between wanted and not wanted, and the cops do something very strange. So, now then, see if we can get it to trigger. There we go. They start vibrating. It is very, very strange. Look at that, both of them vibrating in sync. I don't know how often you'll be able to do this. Not that it's something particularly you need to do anyway. But look at that. Everything is vibrating. I've just broken the game, basically. I think it's because he's sort of in that state of wanted stars. But anyway, just on the subject of wanted stars, if you blow stuff up next to the plant and then try and walk into one. So if you get a wanted star somewhere here, and then you get a message saying you have to lose your wanted level, so you can't do them. There you go. Lose your wanted level to investigate the peyote. Go, call Lester, get rid of it, and then once the stars are gone, you can get back into it, into the next animal to show you the little bunny rabbit, the cutesy bunny rabbit. Again, it's different. So, see, it's a little small animal, not a big monster like Chop. And if you go for the attack button here, what it does is just scratches its ear, which is very weird. Very weird indeed. There we go, pressed it again. Very strange. You can't attack with the little bunny rabbit, which made me think, well, I've gone into the strip club, gone into the shop, but no, unfortunately, things like closed shops, tattoo, you just can't go through the door, which is a shame. I was hoping that you'd be able to get the bunny rabbit to have a haircut. So then I tried out the fair. Now you don't get the little marker telling you that you can jump on the ride, but look at this. He can run sort of in space. Very weird, on top of the actual roller coaster. And I was wondering where the roller coaster was, and then watch this. Here it comes, bang! Weird glitch, getting splattered, and then gets spat out down below. Wow. It's pretty glitchy. Deary me. This is another very strange one. I've not seen this elsewhere. Now, if we walk into this circle, this is, I think, the only one that's active. So, see, a bit of lazy coding. They haven't got rid of everything. This mission, community outreach, where we go into the mission, you can choose your weapon in this, but don't actually go through and play at this point, just to show you. Here we go. So with the weapon, when you go out of the job, you're... Okay, you seen that? Now we're briefly armed with the jerry can, which is very, very strange. So I experimented with this a bit and tried some of the other weapons to see what other weirdness there was. If we go out, chosen the weapon, and this time, whoa, so standing to attention with a minigun, and then the rabbit, I think, is just holding a knife. Here we go, the Widowmaker. You get this brief, weird little animation of the character pointing up, and then it disappears, and then they're left with a knife. And final one to show you is, unfortunately, no, you can't get into ammunition, which is a shame, but that looks seriously painful. Can you see that knife's just sort of pointing out the back of my bunny there? That is messed up. I mean, it is a hallucination, but I don't think Rockstar intending half the weirdness that you can do this. Anyway, have a play, see if you can find more stuff.